in excess of 31 volts per meter peak signal. We're in a residential area of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. This is in the inner city. The tower you see in front of you has 54 antennas. They go as high as 2.6 gigahertz on the antennas. It's operating primarily in 4G Lite. We're in this beautiful residential community, and the meter, at least in direct line, is maxed out in excess of 31 volts per meter. The safe level is at 0.50 volts per meter or less. One thing we haven't talked about is these extremes of EMF radiation. They are linked to infertility and male and female. You could argue through the Great Reset, through the transhumanism of AI technocracy, which is the Great Reset via UN Agenda 2030, that there is a depopulation agenda, and it's even the UN Population Fund talks about depopulation. So you can make the connection, connect the dot between EMF radiation and infertility. This is what's maybe called a soft kill. I did some research on Elon Musk and his car plants, electric vehicle plants. They are an example of what's coming, what we've been telling you. It's run by AI machines. The only humans working in the Musk plants are the humans making sure the machines are working. So what this means is there's not going to be many jobs to go around when this agenda comes about. What are they going to do with all these excess people? They don't need them. They have all the machines running. Go look into Elon Musk. There's some good videos online of his plants, electrical vehicle plants. They're all run by machines. But this is what's coming. What are they going to do with all the extra people? And what's troubling today with these readings, we're not even talking about 5G. This is 4G. What's going to happen when they really start deploying the 5G? They're going to start with 3.5 gigahertz as a starting place in June. They're going to start selling licenses in Canada. I know in the US, they're well ahead of that. There's already licenses for up to 90 gigahertz antennas. So what's going to be coming? So we'll go back to the meter here. You see there, the meter doesn't lie. The meter doesn't lie. So we're at the beginning stages of what's happening. We're going to hand out some flyers today after the video, so these people, at least in direct line, have the relevant information to help them. We're very concerned at what's going on. We're very concerned with the political censorship. We see that in the US. Trump and his team are... The absolute censorship of them is, if that doesn't send chills up your spine, we don't know what would. But this is all part of the AI technocracy. Political credit system, social credit system, surveillance grid, factor in the depopulation. I can't believe what's going on. This is not the West I grew up in. I never thought we'd be doing blatant censorship like this. It's very troubling. We got to fight back. It's only going to get worse as they unroll this grid. We have globalist tyrants, in my opinion, that are dictating what's going on, and these political media puppets are just minions. That's all they are. And they are told what to say, what to do. This has democracy doesn't exist. So we need to make sure it does exist, that the people have a say. You know, transhumanism. It's not about you and your family. It's about profit. It's about the few. And they don't need you. When they look into the Elon Musk factories, and that'll give you a good indication of what's coming. It's pretty self-evident, and it's only at the beginning there. So this is the world we're leading into. So it's very troubling. Yeah, Lina, I'm looking at her comment. My parents did not immigrate me here for this. Yeah, it's going on all over, Lina. Remember that. It's going on all over. I think the political censorship really upsets me because it's so inconsistent with the foundation of the West. It shows that we're living in a tyranny right now, without question, and you got these political media, the political puppet minions at the front. It's just a stage. It's all an act. So I don't know what's going to happen. It's very troubling. Are the vaccines related to these towers? Yes, they could be, Patricia. That's a good question. You know, there could be nanoparticles which are linked to the 5G deployment, and we've already documented that. That's factual information. You know, we're concerned about the vaccine that's coming. Also, geoengineering. Don't overlook that. We got nanoparticles potentially in that, which are going to help facilitate the transhumanism. So who would have thought this is going on? Yeah, Facebook is going to shut everything down. Yeah, except for those who comply. Matt, we've been under shadow ban since October 16. Our numbers are down by 85%, but it is what it is. It's very, you know, we got to fight somehow. We got to keep fighting, and I don't know what to say. This is unbelievable. What's going on? We're living in a tyranny. There's a thing trending on Twitter today, 1984, George Orwell. If you're not familiar with that book, great visionary thinker, but I don't think Orwell envisioned the impact of 5G and this technology and the surveillance grid to such an extent, and no fault to him, but this is beyond 1984, what's going on. It's very disturbing, very scary what's going on. Yeah, we're on brand new YouTube, BitChute, Libby. We're on Instagram for now. We're on Twitter for now. We're on YouTube for now. And we're going to try and get on other platforms. But it's shocking. It's literally shocking what's going on. And I don't know what's going to happen. The tyranny behind our society. And it's very disturbing. We were on Parler. We had some issues, Matt. We're going to get back on Parler, because that's a good platform too. I caution everyone not to get caught up in these divisive dichotomies. That's part of the game. Left, right, liberal, conservative. Don't get caught up in that. You're just getting played when you do. They want you to get divided. Don't get divided. That's at the core of this control game. Do not get divided. Stay away from that. We need to unite with everyone, and we need to get the facts out there, the information. And but as soon as you get into the divisive game, you're playing right into their hands. Do not play that game, because then you're part of their game. You're part of the problem without probably knowing. So do your best to avoid that. As you notice with NCA, we're not playing the divisive game. Otherwise, we're part of the problem. But check out Elon Musk factories. It's pretty revealing. And we're not against that person, but we question his transhumanism agenda, and what's going to happen with the EMF radiation that's connected to it, the privacy issues. It's very concerning. And that gentleman was connected to a coup in Bolivia to get the lithium. So that just tells you they will do anything to get what they want. So look up Bolivia, the coup there, and its connection to lithium and electric vehicles. So that's something a lot of people aren't aware of, but that did occur a few years ago, and it's quite concerning. There it is there. Yeah, he could have his brain chip, Libby, and he's obviously not working alone. He's not working alone. The only good thing I see with Elon Musk is if you invested in his company in 2019, you'd be pretty wealthy now. His stock has gone up almost 700%. So if you invested 1,000 in early 2019, it'd be worth over 700,000. So there's some people that are extremely wealthy through that company and its growth, but it is what it is. Just be aware, everyone. Don't get caught up in the division. That's critical. Be aware of your environment like we are. Document it, share it. If you like NCA, get involved. Start doing videos for us so we can get the message out. But I was thinking this morning, I don't know how you all feel about it, but I think what's going on in the US, it may lead to more violence. People may be at their wits' end. They may feel they have no other avenue to go. Hopefully it doesn't go that way, but it could end up morphing into that. We're not going to get distracted. There's issues with Trump we have, but is it controlled ops? I don't know. Was there election fraud? We think there was a good chance. So how come it hasn't been heard? So, orchestrated chaos. This may be what's called a false flag on the Capitol. Libby, you're right. Just think outside the box. Don't believe the fake media. Some of the fake alternative media. But this is very disturbing. And please share this, and we will continue. We will try to provide relevant information for you. But in this particular community, it's pretty disturbing in direct line. And this is just 4G right here, eh? So this is a serious health concern, and the privacy aspects are coming. But we're going to document this, continue to document it, and as this goes along in the weeks and months ahead. And I'm going to do a live video on a telecommunication report I think everyone needs to be aware of. I'm going to go through the report, the key points, and it's everything we've been saying about profit, about smart cities, smart world, about the surveillance grid, all that. So we're going to do something on that next week, just to go through the report so you can see it for yourself. And it's pretty revealing report, and so that'll be next week. So stay safe, everyone. Keep learning, and please keep sharing. And we're in a real struggle.